Imagine a love story that blooms in the most unexpected corner of the world, between two souls who seem worlds apart. A brash, outspoken TV host, known for his razor-sharp wit, and a quiet, creative force who shies away from the spotlight. Their bond defies expectations, proving that love can thrive in the shadows of fame. This is the story of a couple whose journey together will leave you stunned, inspired, and maybe even a little teary-eyed. He's a firebrand, lighting up late-night screens with unfiltered takes that spark debates across living rooms. She's the opposite, a woman of elegance and mystery, crafting beauty behind the scenes. While he thrives in the public eye, she's content to let her work speak for itself. Their worlds couldn't be more different, yet fate had other plans. You might think you know everything about a man who lives his life on air, but the woman by his side? She's the enigma that keeps you guessing. Let's rewind to 2004, to a sun-soaked street in Portugal. She was a photo editor for a major magazine, curating images with an artist's eye. He was editing a bold men's publication, chasing stories with relentless drive. Their paths crossed at a conference, and the moment he saw her, he felt it a jolt, like lightning. That's the one, he told himself, heart racing. He spent 3 days chasing her, striking up conversations, hoping to win her over. She was reserved, but something about his persistence broke through. Sparks flew, and soon she was packing her bags to join him in London. Their love moved fast. 5 months in, he dropped to one knee, ring in hand, and she said yes. Their wedding was small, intimate, a quiet vow exchanged away from prying eyes. They built a life together, but they kept it private, shielding their bond from the world's glare. If this story touches your heart, please share it. It's a reminder that love can be both fierce and tender, even in the chaos of fame. But life wasn't always smooth. His career took a hit when his magazine gig ended, and they faced a crossroads. Together, they made a bold choice: New York City. It was a gamble, but it paid off. Her career as a stylist soared. She was dressing models for glossy magazines, earning praise at fashion weeks for her impeccable taste. He climbed the ranks of television, his sharp humor landing him a late-night show that had audiences buzzing. Their differences, her quiet grace, his loud bravado, balanced them perfectly. Yet they kept their world small. Her social media? A gallery of her work, with barely a glimpse of him. He'd share a rare photo of her, maybe a candid moment at lunch, his pride shining through. In a book he wrote about his time abroad, he gushed about her influence, how she pushed him to explore, to live beyond his comfort zone. "She's my anchor," he wrote, "the one who makes me better." Their love was a quiet force, steady and unshaken. Then came a new chapter. In 2022, they welcomed a furry addition, a French bulldog with a face that, according to her, looked just like him. The pup became a star, even popping up on his show, stealing hearts with every slobbery grin. But the real surprise came later that year. He vanished from his show for weeks, leaving fans worried. Whispers spread, was something wrong? Then he returned with news that stopped everyone in their tracks. They'd welcomed a daughter. "Our little girl is here," he announced, voice cracking with joy. "She's got her mom's eyes, and, well, my Abe's don't laugh." The crowd roared, but behind the humor was a man transformed. Their daughter, a tiny bundle of energy, brought a new rhythm to their lives. They'd been private for so long, but this joy was too big to keep quiet. If this story's hitting you right in the feels, share it with someone. It's proof that life's surprises can be the sweetest dot to build a home for their growing family. They splurged on a stunning Manhattan loft. Picture floor-to-ceiling windows, a terrace with city views, and space for their daughter to grow. It was a far cry from their early days in a cramped London flat, but it felt right, a place to root their love. They also owned a cozy lake house, a retreat for quiet weekends. and every corner of their homes reflected their shared vision. Motherhood suited her. A rare vacation post showed her glowing, chasing their toddler through sunny streets, savoring croissants and simple moments. She was in her element, balancing creativity and family with effortless grace. But their age gap, nearly 2 decades, raised eyebrows. Some whispered, judging the lines on his face next to her youthful glow. At a friend's wedding, photos captured them side by side, her radiant, him distinguished, salt and pepper hair betraying his years. Did it bother them? Not a bit. Their love, tested by time, stood stronger than the gossip dot as he hit his 60s. Fatherhood brought new challenges. On air, he admitted it wasn't easy. "I spent years putting myself first," he said, half joking. "Now I'm learning to think about someone else." Diapers, late nights, and a tiny human relying on him, it was humbling. He leaned on her strength, her calm, to navigate this uncharted territory. Their story, private as it was, became a beacon of resilience. Share this if it moves you. It's a testament to love that grows through change. His career, meanwhile, stayed as fiery as ever. Known for provocative takes, he stirred the pot on air, calling out everything from campus protests to political figures. Some called him fearless, others reckless. A governor even threatened to report him, claiming his rants crossed lines. But he didn't flinch, doubling down with sharp-witted monologues that kept viewers glued. Through it all, she was his constant, his muse, his grounding force, the one who reminded him who he was off camera. Their story isn't just about love. It's about defying odds. A brash TV star and a private artist, an age gap that didn't define them, a family built on their terms. They chose each other in a world that loves to tear couples apart. So, if their journey inspires you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this story. It's a reminder that behind every loud voice is a quiet strength, and together, they're unstoppable.